Army to clap. Drop top Chevy with the roof wide open. Drop top Chevy with the roof wide open. Drop top Chevy with the roof wide open. Yeah, catch me in the drop top Chevy with the roof wide open. My partner staring at me to see if my eyes open. Cause I've been drinking, I've been smoking. I've been drinking, I've been smoking. Drop top Chevy with the roof wide open. My partner staring at me to see if my eyes open. Cause I've been drinking, I've been smoking. I've been drinking, I've been smoking. In a drop top Chevy with the roof wide open. My partner staring at me to see if my eyes open. Cause I've been drinking, I've been smoking. iPhone lights and them news and I'm poking. Remember that night, yeah, you know what I'm about. Go ahead, bring your sexy ass to the house. Smash to get ahead of boy, got something for your man. Hurt your back up with your nasty ass.
Oh, I just noticed that my mic was muted. So as I was saying, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Put a like on there if you like what you see. I got this person I'm playing. Let's see, Peter Prodigy. Let's see what we can do with him. I can't hear you if you're talking. I see it moving, but I can't hear you. Probably in your own little party or something. Check my stream. Sorry, give me a minute. Hold on. Make sure everything is muted. Okay, that looks good. That looks good.
Teams who know each other extremely
well.
Ooh,
he got all those good cards. Let's see what we can do.
People scout like
lockdown corner times 4.
No one scouts more than within the division. Because if you win your division, you're automatically in the playoffs. That puts extra emphasis on these games, and they can't wait to get at each other.
The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Fielded about a yard deep. Garoppolo now, first down throw. Ertz has it left side. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Garoppolo throwing on second.
There we go.
He'll be hit from behind and taken down. Jabal Sheard coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long?
20, 11, 13, 11.
Now Garoppolo. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
There we go. Good job.
Incomplete.
Good job.
Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Good point. I don't know if you can see this, but my screen is flashing on my side. Is yours flat? Oh, you can't even hear me. Never mind.
On 1st and 10, here's Vick. A dump off to Elliott. He gets away from 1. 7 yards on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way.
Press the wrong button, sorry.
Shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Wait, 20.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Here's Michael Vick. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. On 4th down on now is the lefty Ryan Allen to punt. And Sanders now to return. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now back out comes the offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. To throw, it's Garoppolo. On the check down, he finds Kamara. 4 yards on the pickup, and it's a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara.
What?
Kamara's got the 1st down and then some.
All people just drop at us in the blue?
47-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it's going to be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Ertz over the middle. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on 1st down for them. It was like a nice 2nd down for them.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
11.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Go ahead. 11.
Garoppolo. And he connects with Ertz. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
11.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
11. Go ahead.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. This is caught by Antonio Brown. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. First down, Garoppolo.
What?
And that will fall in.
He got caught the interception. He was right there. What was that? I can put you in the right position. Let's go.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
13.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And he comes back with one complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Here we go. 11.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Garoppolo again. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A great play there from 8 yards out. And his guys are able to strike for 6. Boswell good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Let's go.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again. When a linebacker's able to sit at the second level and see things develop in front of him, as soon as he got a hint that the quarterback was checking it down, he just made a beeline directly for the receiver and ended up making the play.
Now a second down throw for Vick. Drops it underneath. Elliott. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
On third down, Vick. And he
come on.
through the contact. Incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Arrowhead after this.
13. Here we go. Wait. 11.
Garoppolo to throw on second down. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
12.
Garoppolo on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Zach Ertz, 37 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
It used to be that if you were a big wide receiver and the coaches wanted to make you a tight end, you resisted the move. Now it's almost a glamour position because they have the mismatch advantage. Are you going to cover them with a linebacker? They're probably faster. A defensive back? They're going to be bigger. Tight end is the new big-time position.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And down he'll go at the 25. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll make it second down.
Eagle. Wait, 20. Up.
From the shotgun, it's Vick. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Eagle.
On third down, Vick out of the gun. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Come on, timeout. Let's
and now we
go.
won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Vic operating on first down. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And
What were you doing?
Right around the 37. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Vic to the air again. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Vic now from the 50.
Come on. This is why I need to bench Vic.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. A dump off to Elliott. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It seems like
despite the scoreline,
oh, come on, get faster.
Like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Wide open receiver complete. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
There's no doubt about it. That's just one of the best connections in the league. Big Ben throwing it to Antonio Brown. And Antonio Brown,
and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Telvin Smith. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
11.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And they got the hook up. This is Olsen. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A gain of 6 there on first. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Caught by the tight end Ertz. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately, They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
11.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And it's caught.
I was right there. Come on.
3 touchdown passes now for
come
Jimmy
on.
Garoppolo. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little
Let's see
football
what we can
101
do
here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They go to Elliott again. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Vick will look to throw on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got some space here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Roethlisberger throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And Hill with it over the middle. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. First catch there for Hill, and he's got a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On first down, it's Gurley. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, Roethlisberger.
What? Come on. Throw the ball.
Roethlisberger goes down. Ryan Shazier in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Beat these two.
Oh, what the?
Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
What a game this defense has played. They're pitching a shutout, so it'd be fun to watch down the stretch to see if their defensive coordinator continues to be as aggressive as he's been all game long.
They'll give it to him up the middle.
Come on, he's right there.
He's taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile. Stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. And this is
At least I got 1 point. Let's go.
So hold everything here.
I don't care how many 90s you got.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt
That's
like
my
they got the touchdown
83
they needed.
Tyreek Hill. Get it. 83.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you
Man, I gotta get a better
play
quarterback.
drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now this offense ready to head back out there. Garoppolo's going to throw it. And caught left side, Olsen. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
On 2nd down, here's Garoppolo. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Garoppolo now, first down throw. And he's caught right at the 10-yard line. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Left here on the clock. 6-time Pro Bowler Randy Moss, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Dropped it in the end zone.
When you get your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
That's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal.
That's right. You don't get nothing.
Complete as well.
All right. I lost that one right there, but I'll get it next time. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button on YouTube, that follow button on Mixer, follow button on Twitch. Go ahead and hit that notification bell on YouTube so you get notified whenever I get another stream coming up. And go ahead and hit that like button. Tell me if you like the stream. If you dislike it, go ahead to the dislike button and tell me what I need to do better, okay? So Submorph is out. I'll see y'all later. I'm about to go watch some of my shows tonight. We get them next time. All right. See you. Peace.